Up and away!
No way, bro! Nothing personal! Be free! Mind the wind. Farewell! Go! You're free now!
Look alive! Ha! Gloves off!
Let's go!
Up and away!
Let's go!
Up and away!
Be free! Mind the wind.
Up and away!
Hip. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Whenever I get to take a break, I always want a snack. I got some candy, fruit, and jerky. You want some? on, buddy. Huh? Hey, get out! Cuckoo! Did you hear that? Sounded like an animal call. Or maybe I'm...
Let me guess where you're from.
Oh! Mind your step! Mind the wind.
Farewell. Tell me what you see. Yes. Your passion for treasure hunting is turning these chests into an endangered species.
Let's go! Come on, buddy! Here! Mind the wind. Come here, you little rascal!
Not too far now. Something's wrong. Time to say hello.
Up and away!
Huh? Hey, get out! Cuckoo! Whenever I get to take a break, I always want a snack. I got some candy, fruit, and jerky. You want some? Most things in life aren't one and done. Soon as you're rested up, let's make a move. Huh? Hey, get out! Cuckoo! Hey, get out! Cuckoo! Whenever I get to take a break, I always want a snack. I got some candy, fruit, and jerky. You want some? Let's go! Mind your step!
One, two, breathe. 3, 4, and
what you see.
Let's get it on! You're dead meat!
Let's go! Ow, why can't you play nice? Come here, you little rascal!
Let's dance.
Not too far now.
Mind the wind. Nothing personal.
I'll protect us. Let's dance.
Be free. Go. You're free now.
Look alive!
Come here, you little rascal! Oh!
Not too far now.
Buckle up! Ha!
Let's go!
Something's wrong.
Ow, why can't you play nice? Mind your step!
Tell me what you see.
Come on, we can do it.
Mind the wind.
Let the show begin.
Huh?
asked for it.
Farewell!
Come here, you little rascal!
Be free!
I'll protect us.
Let's get it on!
Nothing personal!
Not too far now. Go! You're free now!
Look alive! Hi!
Let's go!
You're dead meat!
Farewell!
Mind the wind. Mind your step!
Not too far now.
Buckle up! Hi! Ha! Ah! Hyah! Hi! Ha! 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 Cha! Hyah!
Time to say hello. Be free.
Let's go! Come here, you little rascal!
Ad Astra at. Thank you for Ad Astra Abbott. maybe you're... If you ever have...
We searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things.
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad?
Ah, hey there, buddy. Doctor...
The boy asked for our help, so we're...
Oh, thank goodness. As for updates...
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains. But it is possible that he was...
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
You will? Oh.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you. Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
There's somebody over... Oh no, it's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further! Watch where you're going! Oh, dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does a... Huh?
Dad!
Hey, Hutao! My, who do we have here? My word. I see she's still...
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? Your name is Jia Liang, and you live just west of Qingse Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to...
My name is Jia Liang.
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to... Sorry, Hutao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Farm? Huh? Why? Come on, Baiju. Don't tell me you haven't noticed. Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away? Use what? What are you
There are traces of god remains in Jialiang's system.
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens... I'm sorry. What?
God.
There's no need to worry, Director Hu. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this? Baiju...
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany...
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being... Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping... I'm happy to do it your way, but... only for my great-uncle's sake, and the... You must be pleased you brought the Traveler along. Otherwise, this would...
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Blockages within the cardiovascular system. Reduced blood flow and energy circulation? I see. I suppose this must have come...
Dr. Baiju, how bad is it?
Don't you worry. Baiju's a...
Ayu, do you know when your father first started...
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad...
So it's been a long time indeed. No, I have a treatment plan and... Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju. Thank you so...
If you still have any misgivings, Director Hu, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. See you tomorrow, Baiju.
Bye for now.
Are you ready, Baiju?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on.
You know, Paimon's kind of... Yeah.
Mind the wind. Here. Here.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docks doing hello, you busy bees, and what... Actually, don't... Oh, and also... Huh? I thought I told you once before. Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, these days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore. Okay, Paimon gets it now. Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baiju's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Wow, fancy that! Huh. According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle, that pharmacist must have... My grandpa had a huge so my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor. Well, my... Funeral director? If he had just become a... But according to my grandpa, and on top of... In what? Don't know, but... One thing I do know about Baiju is that... Anyway, so... I will be sticking around here for now. After all that, it seems like we have more... Never mind. We'll just have to ask Buddy. It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jialiang is...
Yes, I remember now. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baiju's gonna help too.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baiju.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything.
Not at all, Dr. Baiju. It's only because Jiang Li...
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jialiang?
It seems like the evil presence is gone off, but... How did you accomplish...
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you... Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse...
Oh, come on, Baiju. I'm not that unreasonable. I've been stuck indoors.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Qiangsheng and myself for a moment.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should—
Who's there?
Ah!
Why did you follow us here? Oh, it's nothing.
What did I just say, Traveler? Paimon, the truth is, instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to Baizhu.
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Qiangsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Qiangsheng's secret. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Qiangsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Qiangsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baiju's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti. Back in— I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes— Whoa. Guess you—
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you—
Hardly. Qiangsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize— Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone— Baiju, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect—
And thank you, Trav.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you, but there's no—
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look— Yes, I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a— Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Qiqi to look after the pharmacy. As well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should—
Let's go.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out—
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa Village many times in the past. If you ask—
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us—
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the— She is several years older than I, and—
Supposedly. Wait, Qiangsheng, are you saying—
Jiang Li did occasionally come back to Chen. The last time she visited us, she and—
Quarrel? I don't know. I did not witness the argument.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiang Li—
Oh, so that—
No. Even if my master had never said anything—
Paimon never knew you were so useless, Baiju. Paimon always had you...
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all...
What the...
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now. Let's split up.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick! What is this?
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside. No. Your eyes do... Some toxins, if it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with.
Offshoots?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can...
The call of the... Wait.
Only one thing could have been...
This is getting crazier and crazier. Hey! Since this poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment... You mean... Jialian? Think a little harder, Paimon. Huh? So you're saying... It was Jiang Li? Wait, but...
I agree. It makes little sense.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entire...
It's too early. Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, the minor lodes... So if we can find and destroy the source of the... Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa village?
Even the history books... Well,
Changsheng's memories and these days, she has to enter...
Whoa. What? Hey! Plenty of people would jump with my assistance in rebalancing your chi. Stronger and healthier? Baiju...
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament.
Temperament? Ugh, Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! Baiju, you're... man... This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand.
With how antisocial they are? What?
Seems you're as well
Oh. If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do...
You called?
Are all adept...
Well, this is... Baiju of Boo Boo Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the lantern right when we met briefly. I was unaware of your true identity.
Huh?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? Too often, fervent desires drive me. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundation. A vile monster known as the Che once wrought havoc over this land. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Che is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep. However, its aura is faint and barely I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely but when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. Nothing. I do not wish to sway decisions that are more... Immortality may not be the
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adept.
Farewell.
What a strange adeptus. That's show for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete concrete.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a
Master! Master!
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic.
It's Jiaoyang. He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn.
Already? Based on past experience, he should have...
It seems that my worst... Everyone, back to Boo Boo Farm.
Not too far now.
Up and away!
Ah, why can't you play nice?
Let's dance.
Mind your step!
Be free. Tell me what you see. Something's wrong. Fair.
Let's get it on! Lots off!
Be free. Too slow.
Come here, you little rascal!
Farewell. Time to say hello. Something's wrong.
Let's go!
Let the show begin.
Nothing personal!
Be free.
Buckle up!
Up and away!
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Come here, you little rascal!
Farewell.
Let's get it on!
Mind the wind. Mind your step!
Time to say hello.
Up and away!
Not too far now.
No way, bro! Nothing personal.
Free.
Look alive! Ready, steady, go!
Let's go. Mind the wind.
Dad! What's wrong? Dad?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baishu will be back.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baiju, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't even—
When Gui left, he was still...
Kui, please take Jia Liang to the back room and prepare for treat.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure you.
Baishu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he? Is there really no other way to save Jia Liang?
How are you feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting anywhere?
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, Wait.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, really? Well, I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my...
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jialiang. I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at Boo.
Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Baiju in person.
Traveler, Baiju hasn't shown his face ever. Huh? Hey, wait up! You're finally awake?
There was no time. I had no other choice. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only...
So, how much much longer? They've been outside waiting for you the whole time. Surely he hasn't. Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baizhu!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to transfer...
Jiaoliang seemed fine yesterday. Why did...
I made an error in my initial diagnosis. And as a result, his life force...
What?
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jiaoliang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient at risk of coughing up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible... Though it was created from god remains, this formula is not a poison in Jiaoliang's case. Rather...
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died a long time ago.
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable... Moreover, the longer he relies...
That explains why Ayu said his death...
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiangli has exposed herself. I fear that the situation is just as that adept...
I never suspected that even Jiangli would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means.
Well, I think that it's too... In any case, I have stabilized Jiaoliang's condition for now. So our immediate... Her regular exposure to God remains over such... And given that she's already been missing for several days, I am...
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu. Dr. Baizhu, you've already done so much for my family. I can no longer... After all, if it wasn't for me... She wouldn't have... I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember. I have to...
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your heart.
No! We're out of time! Before I forget everything...
This trip will be extremely dangerous. And there is a very real possibility that you will not return from it. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
I never expected to live this long in the first place. There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Very well.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen, and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th.
Dr.
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want...
Okay. Up and away!
It's just like the day I went missing. It's...
The Motherlode's influence is growing strong. Jiaoliang, can you sense which direction...
I think it's... this way. Yes, I'm sure of it. feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
There is an...
I think I remember this place.
Jiaoliang, are you okay?
No, I have to...
The digging marks here appear... A thieves' tunnel?
Judging by the tools, but why did they abandon this place without...
I remember now. She said that the method would...
Easy A bitter pill to swallow.
The statue was
Mind the side effects. Remember, health comes first.
Mind the wind.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster repelling...
A monster repelling incense?
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper in... No doubt an encounter with the very same... After them, Jiang Li was the next person to...
That's right. This sensor. This is where...
Jiaoliang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
We can keep going now.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of. A bitter pill to...
Let's go. Farewell. Go. You're free now. Mind your step.
The doctor will see you now.
Yeah.
Mind the wind.
Jiangli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Come here, you little rascal.
Seems like an emergency. Mind the side effects.
Yo! Time to say hello. Farewell.
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
Dr. Baiju, how serious is it?
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is... The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition. Much as the poison in your... If we don't eliminate it soon, then even if we save her life...
Then, what are we waiting for? Let's... It's not as simple as that. The poison within Jialiang's body is if the source is purged, the poison... and the poison within Jialiang... Oh no.
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged...
I wondered when this day might...
Wait! But we've all been working our butts off to save Baiju. You're a great doctor, surely...
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiangli, maybe if we put our heads to...
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you. Right?
Dr. Baiju, give it to me straight. How long does Jiangli have?
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days.
But, Dr. Baiju, I'm all too... If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, Not only would Jiang Li have to I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. If my choice can bring Jiang Li back.
Jialiang.
After cheating death for so long, it seems I've grown. Traveler, Dr. Baiju, could...
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that...
Jialiang. Baiju, Changsheng.
I am sure that over the years, Jiang Li will have tried all the conventional methods.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. What a crazy situation. Jiang Li risked it all to save Jialiang's life. And now, Jialiang has to
I've seen many final farewells.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. At least...
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of the... I cannot help but think that...
When all this began... I've said my goodbyes.
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll become little more...
I'll take it. At the very least.
Mom, something's really wrong. Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather...
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live... Oh, how I would love to hear...
Jialiang! Jialiang! Jialiang!
Dad, are you...
Didn't I... Huh? What?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way?
Dr. Baiju, I...
Die? You did indeed. As things stand now, you're more...
I'm a zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't... Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I am as interested as you to find. But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand all I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do... And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Who's assistance. After all...
Oops.
Without Director Who nudging things in the right direction, we...
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was...
Director Who told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it's...
All I wanted was to help Jialiang find his missing wife as soon as possible. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor.
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up, I'm gonna become...
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all in...
All's well that ends well. If you ask Paimon, we should... At times like...
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago when I last talked with Jean.
Yay! Paimon can... Alright, first things first.
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baiju, thank you.
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing...
Just your duty, huh? Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Chenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu. I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach. But I'm still impressed by how quickly... Not just that. You even met Baizhu. Be honest with me.
Huh. Told you the truth with surface.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changshang's contract...
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changshang's secret art... When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on... There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the...
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there... The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old. And I didn't... But in the end, how were my methods any different? Are all disciples of Chenyu Vale destined to turn out this way? To live a short life? Haven't given up...
We are doctors,
Baizhu. I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changshang to transfer many diseases. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chenyu Vale believe...
Hey! Food's ready!
Mom, come and join us! The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes, and said even...
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey... Slow down. Baizhu, I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't... Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you.
There's no need to worry, Jia.
Baizhu, what did Jiang Li mean by not around in... Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Jiang Li's master, has passed away at a young age. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the...
It is...
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is, until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poisoned chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patients? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojun. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this, though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits, they are like moths that throw themselves into the flame.
So, Baiju...
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light. But Changsheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce... I have nothing but the utmost respect for my...
Huh? But...
What makes a poison, poison? And what makes a disease... If disease is... Many may view the notion of searching for... I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this Precisely. I will be Changsheng's final host.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself.
But is it for a selfish moth like me, who...
Dr. Baiju, Traveler! What are you still chatting?
We also have coconut milk.
Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we... I do envy Paimon sometimes.
True. And yet, are such things as these not precisely why...
We mercs have one simple